Alrighty, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome in. This is BigBearNation.com back with another video, guys. Welcome back to our NBA weekly predictions here, and we're already in week 7. Like holy shit. Anyway, last week here, coming off of a pretty decent week. I mean, I could have done a lot better than what I did, but I ended up going 30-19. I mean, it's not the worst record, it's not the best record of it all, which brings our overall record to 207. That's right, 207 wins already. We're already 6 weeks into the season. That's a pretty good damn start. And we only have 90 losses. We only have 90 losses in 6 weeks in NBA basketball. You guys know how many games NBA basketball comes on a weekly basis? Like that's insane. I think this is all. Honestly, I think this is a better start than we've ever gotten in the last 2 years. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button for me. Make sure you guys join the Discord and follow me on Twitch. Both links are in the description. Make sure you guys go check us out. I really do appreciate it. And unfortunately, we did not get any undefeated days last week. So let's see if we can go ahead and change that. But without further ado, guys, we're back to the weekly full slate this week. So without further ado, lots of games to predict here, and let's go ahead and get it going. Alright, everybody, so kicking things off here with week 7 here, we have a good one here. We have the Hawks and the Pistons. The Hawks haven't been the most consistent team in the world, but so far they're playing decent basketball right now. And the Pistons, they look like one of the best teams in all of basketball. They look like one of the best teams in the NBA. So in this game here, I mean, it could be close. I'm going to fix my camera real quick, but it could be close, but I'm not expecting it to be completely close. I'm going to pick Detroit to win this one. They're at home. They're wearing their city's uniforms, and overall, I just think they've been playing better. Detroit wins. Alright, guys, after that we have Cleveland at Indiana. Listen, this game should be a close one here. The only way I'm saying that is because I'm not too pleased with how team for the Cavs. You already know the Pacers are ass. So the Pacers, they're playing terribly. But the Cavs, like, they're winning games, but they're like inconsistent right now. They're winning games at an inconsistent rate, which means they will win and then they lose, win, lose. I mean, I do not think they'll lose this game. I'm pretty sure they should be able to beat the Pacers, but if this game is close, I wouldn't be shocked, because this is just another one of the games I can just see the Cavs losing randomly. But I'm not gonna pick it though. Cavs win. After that, we have Milwaukee at the Wizards. Listen, this game should be a snap pounding, okay? It should be. But how Milwaukee's been recently playing, I don't know, because the Bucks are currently on a losing skid right now, which is something I would never predict with this team. But at the same time, the Bucks get Giannis back. So assuming that he's back and the Bucks are right back to rolling how they were at the beginning of the year when they had Giannis, they should be able to win this game easily. But I'm not gonna predict that, because this game could be a little sneaky, because the Bucks have been on the losing skid of late. That may come up, but they gotta beat Washington, right? I don't think they would lose this game. After that, we have the Celtics at the Nets. I mean, I'm going to take the Celtics to win it. The Celtics have a better roster, they're the better team. Peyton Pritchard's been going off. Love him seeing out of him. Jaylen Brown's been cooking. And no matter if they're on the road here, this team is more talented than Brooklyn with what they have their entire roster. They Boston should be able to nail this one. Oh, guys, I do apologize in advance. The Brooklyn's not playing the Celtics; they're playing the Hornets. So my bad about that. I had some type of error about that. Anyway, next up we have the Hornets at the Nets, and like I said, I'm in this one. I'm going to pick Brooklyn to win, because Brooklyn should have enough abilities here to win it. But like I said, guys, sorry about it. The Nets should be able to win this game. The Nets have more firepower. They have more depth, and I mean, I'm not even going to say that. Well, my main reason here is because they're at home playing against a team that's not too much better than them. So in that case, I'll take Brooklyn to win. But if this game was in Charlotte, I'll be going the other way. Next up, we have the Clippers going into Miami. Listen, normally I wouldn't be comfortable about this pick, because me saying like picking against Kawhi Leonard and all them boys down there. But I'm actually comfortable about this. I'm not just picking the Heat to win this game. I'm picking them to win this game in an ass beating. I think they're going to beat the shit out of the Clippers. The Clippers, they're just not playing well right now, and I think Miami's offense is just going to torch this Clipper defense. But I just don't see. I just think this is going to be an ass beating. Miami wins. After that, we have the Bulls at Orlando. Ooh, this could be another good game here. The Bulls have been a little bit of a cold streak as well after starting out so hot, and Orlando's still trying to find their groove a little bit. I don't know if they completely done it, but I am going to pick them to win this game. They're at home, and I think that's a big thing here. This game is in Chicago. I could easily pick the Hornets to win. I mean, I could easily pick the Bulls to win it, but I'm going to go with the Magic here. They're at home. Their offense is starting to pick up, and they're starting to play better basketball as of late. Take the Magic for the win. All right, after that we have Dallas at Denver. I mean, but like I said, Denver's been a good team, but they've been inconsistent with the way they've been winning games. Not saying that they're a bad team, because they're not. They're far from it. But like I said, they're winning and then they're losing. Now I know that they still have a phenomenal record, and definitely they're definitely better than Dallas. So I'm going to pick them to win this game. They should not lose this game. Otherwise, Anthony Davis, I can see him going off in this game. I can see it, because Denver doesn't really have. I mean, Denver's defense has been on a downgrade these last couple weeks, so maybe I can see someone going off. Maybe if it is, I think it will be Anthony Davis, but it shouldn't. But the Mavericks don't have enough tools to get past Denver. I'll go with Nuggets. After that, we have the Rockets at the Jazz. Oh wait, yeah, there you go. I thought I said that backwards for a minute. Anyway, here I'm going to take Houston to win. Houston's the better team as of late. They've been playing red hot. The defense is red hot. Kevin Durant's coming back. I just got to pick who I think the better team is here, and that's the Rockets. They should be able to win this game, and this is a game that honestly I would be shocked that they would have lost. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our second game here on Prime Video is the Phoenix Suns going into the Lakers. This game is actually going to be a lot better than what you think it is, because the Suns have actually been a lot better of a team than you think they would be. Suns, they're balling out. I'll give them credit. They're balling out. They're playing good basketball. They're playing really well. But the Lakers are doing the same, and I think the Lakers have more star power. Plus, they're at home, so I'm going to take them to win this game. LeBron should be playing in this game. Luka, Austin Reeves, and I feel like the Suns defense might get a little exposed here, even though the Lakers defense could get exposed too. I think this one's gonna be a shootout, but I'll lean towards LA. I think we've been playing better basketball late, but like I said, the Suns, they've been playing great basketball too, so could go either way, but I'll edge with the Lakers. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and continuing off with the Tuesday slate here, we have Washington playing against Philadelphia. Yeah, Washington's not being Philadelphia. I'm gonna tell you that right now. In Philadelphia, like no. Joel Embiid might have like 60 points in this game. I know Tyrese Maxey might have like 50, and the Sixers are gonna kick their ass. Next up here, we have an interesting one here. We have Portland going into Toronto. And I'm saying this is an interesting game because it is. Just look at the damn team, look at the damn matchup. I think this one actually has potential to be one of the better games I think we see out the entire week. But I am going to take Toronto to win this game. If they're at home, I'm going to take them here. I know the Trailblazers have been a little bit sneaky as of late, but I don't think that team is better than Toronto, especially being going into Toronto. I'll get the slides to the Raptors here, but I'm kind of expecting a good game. After that, we have the Knicks at the Celtics, for our Prime Video playoff matchup from last year. Anyway, I think this one could go either way. Knicks have been balling out. Both of these two teams have been balling out. Boston started off the season slow, but I think they're starting to find their groove now. New York has been kind of inconsistent, but they've been winning games at an inconsistent rate, like I've been talking about some other teams. But I think I'm actually going to take the Celtics to win this game. I mean, if they're at home, I think that's a big thing here, because the Celtics have actually been pretty damn good at home. This should be another entertaining game here from start to finish, but I'm going to lean towards the Celtics. I think they win this one at home by a narrow margin. After that, we have the Timberwolves going into New Orleans. Anthony Edwards might have like 50-40 points in this game. Minnesota's going to beat the living shit out of them. The Pelicans are not the Pelicans. They're not a good team. I've been trying to say this for weeks. They're not a good team. They're not a good ran team. I think the Minnesota Timberwolves, I think they have enough firepower. I think multiple guys might have 20+ points in this game. Anthony Edwards might have like 40 or 50. And honestly, I think this game is going to be a snap pounding. After that, we have Memphis going into San Antonio. Listen, I think San Antonio's actually been pretty impressive. Even what they've been doing without Wemby, I think it's been impressive. Because you would think like this would be like the Spurs losing streak when they go on a losing streak of the season. But nah, they're still playing good basketball. Memphis is still kind of a questionable team. I don't really know who they are at the moment here. So with that being said, I'm going to take the Spurs to win this game. Like I said, I've been very impressed when I'm seeing them without Wemby. And I think if they keep playing this way, especially at home, they should be able to close this one out. I'll go with the Spurs. Alright, our last game here on Tuesday is the other primetime video game here. We have OKC going into Golden State. Listen, Golden State, I'm rooting for you, but you're not going to win this game. I'm rooting for you, but you're just not going to win. OKC looks like they just look like a team that just can't be beat right now. Ever since that one loss against Portland, they've been kicking everybody's asses in the entire league. Thunder's going to win. I mean, it gets annoying at this point, but they're kind of like the Kansas City Chiefs back in not this year, but the years past. OKC wins. Alright everybody, so moving on to the Wednesday slate here, we got Portland at Cleveland to start us off. Honestly, I think this one is going to be another good game here. This is another good game that I can see going either way. I am going to lean towards Cleveland though, because they're home and I think they have more star power than Portland. Plus, going from Portland to Cleveland, it's a pretty long ride, and I think the Cavs should be able to have an advantage here. I think they're the better team, but like I said, the Cavs be a little suspicious as of late, so they lose this one, I don't know, but they got to find a way to get this one. I'll take the Cavs. After that, we have Denver going into Indiana. I mean, I gotta take Denver to win this game, right? I mean, I know Denver is kind of injured as shit. They don't have Aaron Gordon or Bruce Brown, or not Bruce Brown, Christian Brown, all those guys. But I don't see this Pacer defense stopping Jokic and Murray. I just don't see it. I think they're both gonna have big days here, especially if Denver do lose to whoever they're playing on Mondays. They should be able to bounce back here and beat the Pacers. After that, we have the Spurs visiting the Magic. This is a back-to-back for San Antonio. You have to go on the road to Orlando here. Not going to be the easiest game in the world here. Even without Wemby, I do think Orlando wins this game. Like I said, Orlando's been playing a lot better. If Orlando has not been playing better, I would have taken the Spurs to win this game, because I would have think they would have had enough offensive power to pull it. But since we're starting to see that Orlando offense that we all kind of expected going into the year from them, I think they're going to win this game. But it's going to be close though. After that, we have the Clippers visiting the Hawks. I mean, how the Clippers are playing right now, I don't think there's a chance of me picking them. I mean, sure, these are two inconsistent teams going at it. The Hawks have not been the most consistent team either, but at least they're winning at a much higher rate than the Clippers are right now. I think the Hawks are the better team here. Plus, they're at home and they're wearing their Cedars uniforms, which helps. So I'll take the Hawks. After that, we have the Hornets going into New York. Charlotte, I want you to win this game, but I don't think you're going to. I'm Paul's Hornets. I apologize in advance, but I kind of have this game being an ass beating. I mean, it's just because I don't think the Hornets can stop Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. I just don't see any way possibility that how that happens. Plus, New York's at home, and they're the better team anyway. After that, we have Brooklyn at Chicago. I mean, I'm gonna take the Bulls. I mean, the Bulls have been kind of stretched as of late, and Brooklyn's actually been able to compete with teams. I know they're losing, but they're competing, or I should say they're playing like winners. But I'm gonna take the Bulls and win this game. They're wearing their Cedars uniforms, which looks absolutely phenomenal, by the way. I'm gonna take I trust the Bulls to get the job done at home, especially against the Brooklyn side that's not really that talented. I think Chicago should be able to edge them out. After that, we have the Kings visiting the Rockets. This is just another game. I just don't see. I just think this is an obvious pick. I just don't see a scenario where Houston loses this game. They're at home playing against a team that's just struggling. They're just struggling right now. Sacramento looks like they're one of the most struggling teams in the NBA right now. They only won 5 games going into this week. I think the Rockets should be able to close them out. If it's at home too, which would help, I think I gotta take Houston wins. Alright, and next up we have the Pistons going into the Bucks. Listen, the Bucks have been struggling, man. They've been struggling on both sides of the ball, both offense and defense. They've been struggling, and they've been a little bit of a slump fest. And when you're on a slump fest, I do not think that time is when you play against a team like Detroit, because then I think Detroit's going to take advantage of those. And I just don't believe in this Bucks team to go out there and beat the team like the way the Pistons have been playing as of late. Gotta pick Detroit here, but this is kind of sticking to my stomach. I am a Bucks supporter. I want the Bucks to do well, but I can't pick them to win this game. I'll go Detroit. And last but not least, we have NBA TV for Wednesday here. We have Miami going into Dallas, which I'm pretty sure this is already the second time these two teams are meeting this week. Well, this year, because you're going to mean East versus West year. Anyway, here I'll take Miami to win it. I think Miami is a better team right now. They're a more consistent team right now, and I just don't think Dallas' defense is going to be able to stop this Miami offense. I just don't, especially with Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo coming back. I mean, sure Anthony Davis could go off here, but I think Miami has the better roster. I think they have the better tools. They have the better offense. And the coaching definitely favors them. I'll take Miami. Alright guys, and so kicking off with the Thursday slate here, we have the Warriors going into the Sixers, also on NBA TV. Anyway here, I would pick the Warriors here, but you gotta recognize that the Warriors do not have Stephen Curry. Therefore, I gotta take the Sixers to win this game, because I think then without Steph Curry, they're going to have to rely a lot on Podziemski and Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler to do the scoring, and I do think they're capable of scoring. I just don't think they're going to do it against a team like Philadelphia, where they see these uniforms at home, and I'm not going to trust it. I'm going to go with the Sixers. After that, we have the Celtics going into Washington. Now, Washington, if you want to win this game, please win this game for me. You're not going to do it, but please win this game, because it'll be hilarious. You know, the Celtics, you guys know I'm a Lakers fan. I hate the Celtics, so if the Celtics lose this game, it'll be kind of embarrassing for them, but it ain't going to happen here. I mean, if you do actually think it's going to happen, you're just overthinking yourself, but Celtics are going to kick their ass. After that, we have the Jazz going into Brooklyn. I mean, Brooklyn's at home again, and this is just another game that would say that like whoever is at home, I'm gonna pick him here because you should be able to edge him out. And I guess I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take Brooklyn to win it. I mean, sure, the Jazz have actually been playing some sort of better than Brooklyn has right now, but Brooklyn's at home. Jazz gotta go to long travel. I think Brooklyn edges this out, but like I said, this is the game that I can just see going either way. It's a boxing match here. After that, we have the Lakers going into Toronto. I think this one could go either way. I'm kind of expecting a good game here because Toronto's been balling out. Both teams have been balling out. Both teams have good offenses. Both teams have mediocre defenses. I think it could go either way. I think this is a 50-50 clash. Honestly, I can see this game going to overtime. I think this game probably going to be one of the funner games of the week. I mean, I'm going to take my boys to win it, but I'm not feeling too comfortable about it. I thought something's telling me this one could go either way, and something's telling me I can see Toronto winning this game. But I'm not going to do it. The Lakers have been hot. I'm going to lean towards their offense and trust Luka to get the job done here. But this one can go either way just because how good Toronto has been playing. I'm going to take the Lakers, man, but this is going to be a dogfight. And last but not least, on this short slate of Thursday here, we have Minnesota going into New Orleans, and that's right. Ain't these two teams already played? Anyway, here if it is, I mean, I'm gonna take Minnesota regardless. I don't, like I said, if it's the first meeting that I'm talking about with New Orleans, I don't know if it's true or not. But these are two. Anyway, I normally would predict a split to happen here, but I'm not gonna trust. I think the Wolves are gonna sweep them. And now going into Rivalry Friday. Well, according to this game here. So we have Prime Video here. We have a good one in this one. We have the Lakers going into the Celtics. I think this one could go either way. Like I said, Celtics, they've been dominant at home. Probably one of the better home teams in the league. Lakers overall, I think, are the better team. But when you have to go on the road, going into Boston on your road during your road trip, I don't think that's going to be an easier quest either. Like I said, just like the Toronto game, I'm going to take the Lakers to win it. But if the Lakers do lose, I will not be shocked here because the Celtics have a good offense and Lakers defense have been a little sus as of late. So I'm going to go with the Lakers here, but this is just another game I can see going either way. But I'm not going to pick this. I'm not going to ever pick the Celtics. I mean, I might do a couple times, but I'm not going to pick the Celtics against my Lakers. You guys know that. Next up, we have Miami going into Orlando here, and I absolutely could be wrong about this, but I'm going to pick Miami to win this game. I think Miami's been hot, and I think they're going to stay hot here. Plus, Miami, these are two good teams going at it here, and in Battle of Florida, I cannot wait to watch this game. But I'm going to go with the Heat, but like I said, this one's going to be another dogfight game here. After that, we have Denver going into Atlanta here. I don't know why. Why does Denver keep wearing their uniforms on the road? Like, I just don't get that. Anyway, here, I'm going to take Denver to win this game. I do think Denver is the better team as of late. But I don't know. I can't say that. Denver's defense took another. They're kind of like the Lakers. Two teams that are good that take massive steps down on their defense as of late. So if Atlanta scores on them, I wouldn't be shocked. Or if Atlanta wins this game, would I be shocked? No, but I'm going to lean towards Denver. Like I said, I don't see Atlanta's defense stopping Jokic and Murray. I'll go with Denver. After that, we have the Spurs going into the Land. I think this one could go either way, honestly. Without Wemby or with Wemby, I think this one could go either way. Cavs have been doing, like I said, they've been winning, but they've been inconsistent while they're winning. San Antonio has been winning without Wemby, and they've been looking pretty damn impressive with winning without Wemby. So I think this one could go either way here. I think it's gonna be a dogfight no matter what here. Expect another close game here. Damn, the Friday slate's pretty damn good this week. Anyway, here I'm going to take Cleveland to win it. I mean, if it's in Cleveland, I think that's going to do it for me, but this is just another game. I think this is going to be a dogfight and just another game I could just see going either way. But I'm going to lean towards the home team here, and that is the Cavs. After that, we have Portland at Detroit, another game that I could just see being a whole sneaky. Just another game I can see just being sneaky, but I'm not going to pick it. I'm going to pick the safe side here. I'm going to go with Detroit. Detroit's been balling out. They're at home. They're wearing the black uniforms, which I think that's Detroit's best uniform this year, the black uniforms. I absolutely love that, and I do think Detroit's going to win this game, but like, this could be another dogfight game. Alright, after that, we have the Jazz going into the Knicks, and I don't think this is a no-brainer here. I'm going to pick the Knicks to win it because the Knicks are the better team, and they're at home, and they're wearing the black uniforms, which looks great. And I just think that in Jalen Brunson, I just don't see the Jazz. Maybe the Jazz might keep up offensively. This is another one of those games I can see being a shootout, but the better team's going to win here, and that's the Knicks. After that, we have the Hornets going into Toronto. Going into Toronto has been one of the tougher places to play in all of basketball so far this year because Toronto's been pretty damn good at home so far this year. And number two, the Hornets are going to lose this game. I don't see the Hornets going into Toronto and beating the Raptors. I just don't see it for a flying second. Plus, I don't know what's going on with Melo Ball and his status. I do not know what's going on with the team. Toronto's going to be red hot offensively, even if they do lose to the Lakers. And I just think Toronto should be able to win this game. Next up, we got the Pacers at the Bulls. Another game that I can see being close here. Even though this is not the most entertaining game in the world, this is just another game I can just see going either way. Who am I going to lean towards here? I think I'm only. If this game was in Indiana, I would be more convinced about picking the Pacers here, but it's not. It's in Chicago, and they're wearing their city edition uniforms, so I'm going to pick the Bulls to win this game. It's just another game I could just see a whole bunch of, like I said, a lot of dogfights here on Friday, but I think this is going to be a squeaker, close game. I think the Bulls edge out though, but it won't be easy. After that, we have another fun one. We have Phoenix going into Houston. Oh, this is also a Kevin Durant revenge game. Also, in a Jalen Green revenge game, even though I don't know if he's going to play in this one, but I do know this is a revenge game if he does play for him. Anyway, here, I think this one can actually go either way. I think it's going to be a dogfight. I already talked about the Suns. They're probably one of the more impressive teams known in the league so far this year. But I am going to stick with my gut here. I think Houston's going to win it. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be another dogfight game. It will be competitive, but I'm going to go with Houston. I think they have a better team. I think they'll win it at the end. It's going to be another squeaker here. Now we got the Clippers at the Grizzlies, which is probably going to be one of the more confusing picks that we have all year. It's because the Clippers are not playing like a good team. They're not playing like a good team once and forever, but at the same time, Memphis has not really been that good either. But at the same time, Memphis is at home. Clippers are old as hell. I mean, you can see it on the court. I mean, I kind of knew that was going into the year that the Clippers were probably going to backfire because they're so old. Memphis is at home, but they're a lot younger. I think I'm going to lean towards the Grizzlies to win this game. I think this one can go either way. I do think if the Clippers do win, I would not be shocked here. But I think the Grizzlies should be able to edge this one out. But like I said, this one could go either way. Now we have Philly at Milwaukee. I mean, I mean, regardless who I pick here, I'm not going to be comfortable with it because Philadelphia is a good team, but they have some major concerns on defense. I mean, they're just about average, and then Milwaukee's on the slump fest. Like I keep saying, millions times. Like they're on the slump fest. They're not playing nowhere near as good as they were in the beginning of the season here. But at home, wearing them black uniforms in Milwaukee, I think I'm gonna go with the Bucks to win this game. But like I said, this is another game I could just don't go in either way. And if it's any bullshit that happens here, do not be shocked once and forever. But I do think Milwaukee wins. It's just not gonna be the easiest win in the world here. And last but not least, here on the busy slate on Friday, or I should say the good slate, because that's just really what this is. Anyway, we have Dallas playing against OKC. Even you might think Dallas might win this game, I just don't think they have the route. Even though you think Anthony Davis could go off in this game, and he could because he has to do a lot here to beat OKC. I just don't think the Mavericks have the roster to beat OKC. I just don't think so. The OKC's been really good. J-Dub has been really good. He's been looking very nice. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I do not see anyone on downs guarding him. And I just think OKC is going to kick their ass. Like it's just almost impossible to beat this team right now. Alright, ladies and gents, and now moving on to our Saturday slate here, we have a game that I just don't know what to do here. We have New Orleans going into Brooklyn here. Like I said, I think this one could go either way. It's not going to be the most prettiest game in the world here, but I think I'm going to take the Nets to win it because they're at least at home. But now going back to the video, like I feel greedy because I'm picking the Nets to win all so many games this week. But they're at home playing against them. I mean, the Nets, they do have a garbage schedule this week, so I do think they should be able to take advantage of it at home. After that, we have the Hawks going into Washington. Could this potentially be a trap game? Like, could this game really get going? Nah. I'm not gonna be too greedy. I'm not gonna go for it. I do think the Hawks are the better team. They should be able to edge it out. But if Washington wins this game, there's just another game I can see them winning for absolutely no reason at all. I mean, the bullshit reasoning here. Not gonna pick it though. The Hawks are the better team here. They're gonna win. And now we have a good one here on NBA TV. We have Golden State. We have the battle of the city edition uniforms here, which I absolutely love, by the way, when we get these. But anyway, we have the Warriors going into Cleveland. Basically, Steph Curry was basically my decision to win this game on NBA TV. If Steph Curry was playing, I probably would have picked the Warriors here. But since this game is in Cleveland, and I know Steph Curry is going to be out because according to this injury status, then now I'm going to pick Cleveland to win it because I think Cleveland should have enough star power to edge them out, especially with the Warriors without Steph Curry. Like I said, if Steph Curry was playing, because Cavs defense has been a bit rough as of late. If he was playing, I would have picked the Warriors. I do think he will light it up here. But the Cavs, they should be able to take advantage of him not being in the game. Therefore, I do think they will win the game. After that, we have the Bucks going into Detroit. And wait, is this the second time these two teams have played this week? Yeah, it is. Both of these two teams have played twice already this week. The first game was on Wednesday, and the second game now we're here on Saturday here. Anyway, like I said, normally I don't predict a sweep to happen here, but I am going to do it. I am going to pick the Pistons to sweep the Bucks here. Because if the Bucks need to win the first game, now if they don't win the first game, they're not going to win this game. Well, regardless, I don't think they're going to win this game, but they could win the game in Milwaukee. But I do think if the Pistons do lose in Milwaukee, I do think they should win here in Detroit. I'll take the Pistons. After that, we have Sacramento going into Miami. I mean, I'm gonna take Miami to win this game because I just think Miami is just way better. They've been playing way better, and I honestly I think this is kind of one of the easier picks of the week if you're asking me. I think the Heat are gonna blow them out here. I'm not really looking at this game and seeing that this game is gonna be close once and forever. I think the Heat are gonna blow them out. After that, we have the Clippers going into Minnesota. Another game that I just think is going to be a blowout. Just another game I just don't see it being close. I mean, of course, I'm going to take the Eagles to win it. Like I said, there's no way I can pick the Clippers right now. They look bad, and I mean bad. They look terrible. Plus, Minnesota's wearing them Cedars uniforms. So how the hell can I ever pick them wearing those uniforms? Anyway, Minnesota should be able to kick their ass. Alright, next up we got the Battle of Texas here, which should be a good one here. We have Houston going into Dallas. The only reason I say good is because Dallas is at home, and that's really going to help them out here. But Houston's the better team. I'm not going to overlook this. Houston is the better team. They're playing more consistently, and I just think Houston's going to win this game. Now, is this going to be the easiest game in the world? No, because you have to go into Dallas, and Dallas could be a tough place to play in. But I think Houston is the better team outright. Therefore, I expect them to win the game that end out Saturday. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a short slate on Sunday, which I think thank goodness here. Anyway, the first game that we have here on Sunday is Orlando going into New York. The Knicks are wearing their city edition uniforms for this game, and I'm going to take them to win this game. It's not going to be the easiest game in the world. They're playing against the Magic. They're playing against one of the better defenses in the NBA. So I wouldn't be shocked that the Knicks do have some offensive struggles in this game, but I'm not going to pick them here. I think they're the better team, wearing their city edition uniforms at home. I just feel this is just another one of those games that you just feel like you have to risk it for the biscuit with them. And I know it's not a risk, but I'm just saying it. After that, we have the Celtics going into the Raptors here. The Raptors are wearing those beautiful throwbacks here. Anyway, guys, like I said, I know the Boston's been playing a lot better, but Toronto has been playing better. Plus, I just think Toronto, I can't pick against this team wearing the throwback uniforms. I just can't do it. They look too damn pretty. I don't think they will lose in them. So I got to pick Toronto to win. They're at home too, which helps. After that, we have the Nuggets going into the Charlotte to play the Hornets. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I might sound a little bold here, but I kind of have a snap pounding coming here. I think the Nuggets are going to beat the shit out of them. I don't think this game's going to be close for a single second. Maybe it might be interesting for the first half here, but overall, I'm not expecting this game to be close. Hornets are one of the worst teams in the league, and Denver's one of the best teams in the league. Denver should be able to deliver this snap. I got a snap pounding in New Orleans. I meant in Charlotte. Next up, we have the Trailblazers going into Memphis. I think this one could go either way. It's going to be a close game, how you want to look at it. Sure, the Trailblazers are the better team right now, but like I talked about, the Grizzlies are young, they're athletic, and I wonder when John Morant's coming back. I think that's going to be a big key about this game. But my original thought was the Grizzlies are going to win this game, so I'm going to pick them to win this game. I'm not comfortable about this pick. It's like more of a gut pick here. I'm going to take Memphis to win it, but it's not good. Like I said, it's not going to be the easiest game in the world. I can see the Trailblazers winning this game. I can see them forcing a lot of pressure on the Grizzlies, but I'm not going to pick it. I'm going to go with Memphis, but like I said, this is another game I can see going either way. Now we got the Warriors at Chicago. This is another game that I just think I'm going to be wrong here for some reason. I'm going to be wrong here. No, the Bulls are wearing those black uniforms and they look great here, but I think I'm going to go with the Warriors to win this one. Just because I do think the Warriors have at least to win one without Stephen Curry. And if there's any game that they can win without Steph Curry, I think it can be this one. Plus, the Bulls are kind of bad at home. They have a history of being bad at home. So put those two together, I do think the Warriors win, but it's not going to be the most prettiest game in the world. After that, we have the Lakers going into the Sixers here. This is another game. I think it's going to be a fun one. If the Lakers lose, I won't be surprised here because the Sixers are playing really well right now. But who I think I have the better star power, I think I'm leaning towards LA because LA has been playing really good as of late. Yeah, I know they got their asses kicked a couple weeks ago. Teams like OKC, every single time they lost, they got their asses kicked. But I do think that we should be able to win this game. I mean, something's telling me like the Sixers are not healthy enough. Lakers should be able to go in there and beat them, but this is going to be another good game here. I can't wait to watch this game, so I'm going to go the Lakers here, but I absolutely could be wrong. And last but not least, to end off week 7 here, we kind of have another punching bag game. We got the Thunder going into the Jazz. I mean, just be honest, I don't think the Thunder have a roster to beat. I don't think the Jazz have a roster to beat the Thunder. I mean, if you want to beat the Thunder, I know the Jazz wear their city's uniforms too, which helps, but in this case scenario, I just do not think that's gonna help. I mean, I'm sorry, Jazz. It is what it is. OKC wins. But like I said, guys, if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button for me. I'm gonna go ahead and whip this up so you guys can watch it all the time. I appreciate everybody's support. This is Big Me here, Big Me here from MotoNation.com. Appreciate everybody's support, and I would love to see you guys in the next video, guys. Make sure NFL Weekly Pick Show is coming out tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get it going here, and I'll see you guys then. This is BigMeNation.com. Peace out. Stay safe. See you guys next time. Peace out.